I'll see you later in the program.
Yes, good evening. It's nice to be back. Shares pop charts around the world with contenders half his age, but the veteran rock and roll juvenile takes a more mature view of his role as a pop star in a decade that's made love a four-letter word. Keith Tannick compiled this report.
The reaction to Cliff Richard's latest single is as ecstatic as it was 30 years ago when he first hit the top 10 with Move It, a song generally regarded as the first British rock and roll record.
How is it that after 30 years and at the age of 47, I have shared the charts in Europe with Madonna, Michael Jackson, and you name them, George Michael? My name has been up there with all of them. It's because I still make records that I think the public still like, and that's all that really counts.
And the public certainly do like those records. With more than 90 top 10 hits in the past 30 years, the man christened Harry Roger Webb in Lucknow, India, is still at the peak of his profession. And the fans are legion. All 11 shows on his recent New Zealand tour were sold out. The audiences ranging from teenagers to middle agers and older.
I've got to be satisfied with the fact that I appeal to my fans. And that's another thing I can never understand when you get a critic come to your show and say, well, of course, they're all Cliff Richard fans. Well, what does he expect? No one's going to pay all this money to go and see someone they don't like. So the immaturity in our industry still amazes me, that people will still be critics or even performers and be totally like children. They've got no idea what they're actually meant to be doing.
But Cliff has definite ideas about what he should be doing and the responsibilities of having such a big following.
I actually believe that those of us who sing about love, and this is what I try to explain every night, have got to sing about it with more responsibility than I had when I was 18, because love is something that everybody wants to love and be loved. But nowadays there are pitfalls, and that you can't treat love too lightly. So I try to talk about AIDS and the fact that divorce is a frightening statistic, but that these things shouldn't spoil our chances of loving. And, you know, I do feel the responsibility. Not that I think, you see, we do have a certain amount of influence, but I think it's conditional, really. The public are only influenced because they want to be influenced. And whenever I've heard that old showbiz thing about you had them in the palm of your hands, load of rubbish. People may be in the palm of your hand because they want to be there.
Cliff's on-stage energy has helped him hold his fans, and his on-court energy helps him keep in shape for those 2-hour-plus concerts. But at 47, the charismatic Cliff concedes he can't go on forever.
I can't go on and on and on, and what I don't want to do is go off half-cocked. I mean, I'd rather stop sometime. When I get the real indication that it's not going to be big anymore, I'll stop. And, you know, I don't really want to hack around for a number of years just for the sake of finance. I'm financially okay. I don't suppose that if I stopped tomorrow, I'd be able to live the same lifestyle. I'd have to eke it out over the next however long I live. But I've been spoiled, really. I guess my fans have been so loyal that I've always lived at top level. My career's always been at top level, and so therefore, if I suddenly found I had to play bars and pubs with my guitar and to earn the odd dollar on a Saturday night, you won't see me doing those, I'm afraid. I'll retire gracefully.
Brilliant. And tomorrow night we meet the man who dresses the Queen.